There are moments when everything seems to align so that a truth is revealed to us. This is not coincidence. When life sends you signals, especially those that carry the weight of urgency, it's because something is being said directly to your soul. The world around you may be chaotic. The days may seem heavy. But deep in your heart, there is a voice whispering, "It is time to wake up." Today, this message comes to you as a wake-up call, a sacred call. Don't ignore it. This moment will not be repeated. Have you ever felt this restlessness in your spirit, like something big is about to happen? It's not your imagination. The universe is in constant motion, but when God sends his messengers, the angels, to speak to us, it's because an urgent change must take place. It's as if time has stopped for a moment to remind you that you are here for something greater. There is a choice to be made, a door to be opened, but only you can take the step. This message is not meant to be heard in haste. It is an invitation to reconnect with what you have lost sight of along the way. It may be that routine, fears, or distractions have led you away from your purpose. But know that God has never given up on you. His angels are still at your side, whispering words of hope and direction. They see you. They understand you. And they want you to know that you are loved, even in your darkest moments. You may feel that you are not worthy of this divine help, that you've made too many mistakes, or that it's too late to change. But listen carefully. There is no mistake that God's love cannot heal, and there is no darkness that the light of angels cannot illuminate. Right now, as you listen to these words, there is a power working in your favor. All you need to do is open your heart and allow this sacred energy into your life. If you feel you need strength to take this first step, write in the comments, "Angels of God, strengthen my spirit and guide me into the light." By saying this, you are activating the presence of the angels in your life in an even more intense way. It's not just a symbolic gesture, it's a commitment to transformation. The angels are listening to your every word and responding to your call. Don't be afraid to ask for help, for it is already within your grasp. How many times have you found yourself in situations where there seemed to be no way out, but somehow things began to change? It wasn't a coincidence. When you surrender your worries to the divine, when you trust that something greater is taking care of you, miracles happen. But for that to happen, you have to let go of control, doubt, and pride. You have to say, "I trust, I accept, I surrender." That's what this moment is all about. It's about trusting that what you're hearing right now is not an accident. God is calling you to awaken from within, to let go of everything that is holding you back from living fully. You are not alone in this journey. Even when everything around you seems empty or lost, there are angels around you ready to guide you, but they can only act if you invite them to. Breathe deeply for a moment. Feel that presence in your heart. The whole universe is working for your good, but it's up to you to choose to walk with the light or remain stuck in the shadows. You have the power to change the course of your story. You have the power to live out the purpose for which you were created. All God asks of you is to trust, to take the first step. If you've come this far, it's because something within you has already begun to awaken. Don't ignore that call. Don't put off the decision to open up to what is divine. Every moment of your life is precious, and today could be the day you begin a transformation that will change everything. Just close your eyes for a moment and say out loud or write in the comments, "I accept God's call and trust His angels." With every word you write or say, you strengthen your connection to the sacred. This is your opportunity to leave behind everything that weighs you down, everything that holds you back. There is a new life waiting for you, but only you can choose to live it. What do you choose? When you agree to open the doors of your heart, something extraordinary begins to happen. It's not just a shift in thoughts or feelings. It's as if an invisible force begins to act around you, reorganizing everything that seemed out of place. That's where the angels come in. They don't need elaborate words or complex rituals to approach you. All they ask for is sincerity and a willing heart. Today you have this opportunity. Don't let it slip away. How often have you felt stuck in the past, carrying burdens that seemed impossible to release? It's as if painful memories are invisible chains that hold you captive and prevent you from moving forward. But God has brought you here to remind you that you don't have to carry this weight alone. The angels are ready to take your pain and turn it into strength. They don't judge your mistakes. They only see the potential in you. It can be hard to believe this when everything around you seems to be falling apart. When bills pile up, relationships fray, and the world seems indifferent to your pain. But even in the storm, the angels are there. They hold you up even when you don't realize it. They support you even when all seems lost. Today, they send a clear message. You are not alone. We are here. That's the beauty of divine love. It doesn't depend on who you were, what you did, or what you didn't do. It just is. God and his angels don't expect perfection from you. They just expect you to turn to them. When you do, even in a whisper, something inside you begins to change. That change is real, and it can begin now. All you have to do is say, I am ready for God's miracle. If you feel you need strength to move forward, write in the comments, I surrender my life to the angels and trust in God's power. By writing this, you are sending a clear signal that you are ready to receive divine help. Don't underestimate the power of this act. Angels respond to every sincere call, and every written word is like a beacon that attracts divine light into your life. Perhaps you've asked yourself, but why me? Why would God choose to speak to me? The answer is simple. Because you are important. You were created for a unique purpose, something that only you can accomplish. Even though the world has tried to convince you otherwise, the truth is that your existence has a profound meaning. The angels see this, even if you don't. They are here to remind you of your worth. You may still have doubts. Fear may try to whisper that nothing will change, that everything will stay the same. But listen carefully. Those doubts are not coming from God. They are shadows trying to keep you from the light. You have the power to say no to them. You have the power to declare that you choose faith over fear, light over darkness. Imagine for a moment that the angels are around you right now. They are waiting for your sign, waiting for you to say yes to the divine plan. You don't have to understand all the details or predict how everything will turn out. The only thing that matters is your sincere desire to connect with this greater power. God does the rest. Close your eyes for a moment and breathe deeply. Feel the presence of the angels all around you. Allow yourself to believe that something extraordinary is about to happen in your life. You are not hearing this message by accident. God knew exactly what you needed to hear, and the angels were sent to deliver this message to your heart. If you've made it this far, it's because you've already taken the first step. Now reinforce your decision by writing in the comments, I accept divine help and allow the angels to transform my life. These words are not just statements. They are seeds of change. Plant them in the soil of your heart and watch the fruit that is born. What you do from here is your choice. But remember, God and the angels are already on your side. Have you ever wondered why certain messages come to you at certain times? It's no coincidence that this message has reached your heart today. There is a greater plan, and you are a part of it. God, in His infinite wisdom, finds ways to speak to us, even when we are distracted or caught up in the cares of everyday life. The angels, His messengers, are the bridge between heaven and earth, bringing you what your soul most needs to hear. In this moment, they say, open the eyes of your soul, for something holy is happening. Sometimes life seems to put us in situations that test our limits. Fear, anxiety, and despair can create a wall so high that it's difficult to see beyond it. But know this: these walls are not insurmountable. They can be torn down with faith and determination. The angels are at your side, ready to help you break through whatever barrier is before you. All they ask is that you trust and take a small step toward the light. You may feel that the weight of your past choices is holding you back. But listen carefully. God doesn't look at your past. He looks at your heart. He sees the potential in you, even when you can't see it. His angels are here to remind you that you are not defined by your mistakes. You are much more than what you have done or not done. This is the time to be reborn. Leave behind the doubts, fears, and worries that have imprisoned you. The angels want to help you cleanse your heart, free your mind, and prepare your spirit for a new phase. They are telling you, you are worthy of a second chance. You deserve the peace that your heart so desperately seeks. Now is the time to open up. Don't put it off any longer. When you feel you're ready to start again, write in the comments, I release everything that holds me back and accept the light of the angels into my life. This statement is not just a symbolic act. It is a key. By saying or writing it, you open the door to true transformation. The angels will hear your call and respond with love and power. Did you know that every word you say has its own energy? When you say something in faith, you create an energy field around you. That's why declaring the presence of angels in your life is so powerful. The energy of your faith attracts miracles, opens paths, and dissolves obstacles. Don't underestimate the power that exists within you. God created you with this ability, and the angels are here to amplify that power. When you allow the angels to act in your life, something incredible happens. Problems that seemed impossible to solve begin to lose their weight. The answers you have been looking for begin to appear in unexpected ways. It doesn't mean that everything will be perfect right away, but you will feel a deep peace, a certainty that you are no longer facing everything alone. That in itself is a miracle. Maybe you're thinking, does this really work? Can angels really help me? The answer is simple. Yes, but their help depends on your permission. Angels don't invade your life. They wait for you to invite them in. They respect the free will that God has given you. So when you say yes, you are releasing a divine power that can transform absolutely anything. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine a light around you. This light represents the love of God and the power of the angels. Feel this light surrounding you, warming your heart and giving you strength. No matter where you are or what you're facing, this light is always available to you. You only need to open your heart to receive it. If these words touched your heart, write in the comments, I am light, and angels walk beside me. Allow this phrase to resonate within you, for it is not just a thought, it is an affirmation of who you truly are. The light is within you, and the angels are here to help you find it. This is your moment. There is a moment in life when the Spirit asks for silence, not silence from without, but silence from within. It is in this space that God speaks, that the angels whisper their messages of love and guidance. Perhaps you've felt lost, disconnected, or even helpless in recent days, months, or even years. But today, something different is happening. You are being called back to the center of your being, to the place where it all makes sense. It is no coincidence that you are here now, listening to these words. Angels know how difficult the path can be at times. They see your struggles, your pain, your questions. But they also see something that you may have forgotten: your strength. Yes, the strength that seems to lie dormant within you. God created you with an extraordinary power, a power that the storms of life could never extinguish. And today the angels want to remind you of that. They want you to stand up, not with fear or doubt, but with the certainty that you are capable of victory. It's easy to feel alone in the midst of difficulty, but the angels are here to tell you that you were never truly alone. Even in the darkest moments when there seemed to be no way out, they were by your side, invisibly holding your hand, sending you signs and opening up little pathways of light. You may not have realized it then, but they were there. And today they want you to know that they will continue to be by your side, always. There is an extraordinary power in the act of asking for help. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of courage and humility. When you recognize that you need divine help, you make room for the angels to act in your life. They don't ask for much, just an open heart, a word of acceptance, and a sincere prayer. You can begin now by saying or writing, "I allow God's angels to work in my life." That simple statement can change everything. The challenges you face are not the end of your story. They are chapters that lead you to something greater, something you can't yet fully see. God doesn't let pain go to waste. He turns tears into learning, losses into new beginnings, and doubts into faith. But for that to happen, you must trust. Trust that the angels are guiding you, even when the path seems uncertain. If you feel you need clarity, write in the comments, "I trust God's plan and accept the help of the angels." Writing these words is like shining a light on your path. It's an act of faith, and faith is the key that unlocks the door to miracles. No matter how big your problem is, God and the angels are bigger than any difficulty you may face. Remember, angels don't just work in big miracles. They are also present in the small details of life, in the moments that often go unnoticed. A word of comfort, an unexpected gesture of kindness, a sense of peace that comes out of nowhere. These are all signs of their presence. Be aware. They are speaking to you all the time. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to feel their presence right now. Imagine that each breath you take is charged with divine light, and that this light fills every space within you. As you exhale, visualize all pain, fear, and doubt being released and dissolving into the air. Do this as many times as necessary until your heart feels lighter. You don't have to carry it all yourself. The angels have been sent to share the burden of your journey, to bring clarity where there is confusion, peace where there is turmoil, and hope where there is despair. But you must allow them to act. They can only enter if you open the door. And today, that door is before you. If these words touched your heart, write in the comments, "I am protected by divine light and guided by God's angels." By writing this, you are not only declaring your faith, but also strengthening your connection to the divine. It's a powerful act, and the angels will respond. This is the moment to surrender completely to what God has in store for you. Every moment you allow this message to touch your heart, something powerful is moving within you. It's not just an idea or a thought. It's a real divine energy that is transforming you from within. The angels are working quietly, adjusting the pieces of your life, bringing balance where there was chaos before. But they want you to know that it all begins with a choice. The choice to believe, to trust, and to surrender. You may be carrying a burden that isn't yours. Guilt, hurt, resentment. These emotions are like anchors that keep you in the same place. But God doesn't want you to live this way. He created you to be free, to walk lightly, to experience the joy that comes from a pure heart. The angels are saying, let go. Let go of everything that no longer serves your purpose. This is the first step to true transformation. Even when the path seems uncertain, the divine light is always there to guide you. Imagine that you are walking through a dark forest and that each prayer, each act of faith, lights a small lantern before you. The angels are like guardians of that light, illuminating the next step, even when you can't see the whole path. That's how faith works. It gives you the strength to move forward, one step at a time. Perhaps you're asking yourself, but how can I be sure that the angels are listening to me? The answer lies in your own experience. Think of the times when something unexpected happened to help you, when a solution came out of nowhere, or when an inexplicable peace came over you. These were the angels at work in your life. They were always there, even when you didn't notice them. Now, more than ever, it's time to make a conscious connection with them. Say out loud or write in the comments. Angels of God, I accept your presence and trust in your help. This statement is like opening a window for the light to enter. The angels are ready to act, but they need your approval, your permission. There is no limit to what they can do if you open up to them. You don't have to have all the answers right now. All that God and the angels ask is that you trust the process. There is a time for everything, and even if you don't see the results right away, know that the seeds are being planted. Every prayer, every gesture of gratitude, every word of faith is a seed that the angels are watering with love. Soon, you will see the fruits. The spiritual journey is not about perfection, it is about progress. It's about learning, growing, and becoming more and more connected to your divine essence. The angels understand that you are human, that you will sometimes doubt, fall, or feel weak, but they also know that there is a strength within you that can overcome any obstacle. They are here to remind you of that. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine a golden light descending from the sky and completely enveloping you. Feel this light filling you with peace, removing all negative energies, bringing clarity and hope. This light is God's love manifested through the angels. It is available to you at all times. Just stop, breathe, and connect with it. Every step you take toward the light is celebrated by the angels. They vibrate with your every small victory, with every choice you make for good, for love, for truth. They are guiding you to a place where you will find not only answers, but the peace your soul so desperately craves. Keep trusting, even when the path seems difficult. You are never alone. If this message touched your heart, please write in the comments. I choose to walk in the light and trust God's angels. These words are a commitment, a declaration that you are willing to leave fear behind and live in faith. The angels will listen and respond, bringing blessings you never imagined possible. This is your moment of awakening to a new reality. This is the moment your soul has been waiting for. The message that has come to you today is not just a call. It is an opportunity to transform everything around you. God is working in your life, even if you don't realize it, and the angels are your companions in this process. They are sent to guide you, protect you, and bring you clarity. But they depend on your openness to act. Now is the time to surrender completely to the divine plan and allow this greater force to transform your path. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your back. This burden, which so often seems unbearable, can be handed over to God. The angels are here to help you let go of what no longer serves you, to let go of what holds you back. They want you to know that there is no problem too big, no situation too complicated that divine love cannot solve. What they ask is that you trust and allow the light to enter. Even if you have felt distant from God, know that He has never been far from you. He is present in every detail of your life, in the moments of joy, and also in the difficulties. His angels are always at your side, waiting patiently for you to call on them. They don't ask for anything in return, only that you open your heart and say, I accept divine help. This simple phrase is enough to begin a great transformation. You have been chosen to hear this message today because something special is about to happen in your life. No matter what you've faced, no matter how great the challenges that lie ahead, God and the angels are already preparing the way. The answer may not come in the way you imagine, but it will come. The important thing is to trust, even when the steps ahead seem invisible. If you feel you need a sign, write in the comments. I trust God's plan and open my heart to the angels. You are declaring to the universe that you are ready to receive. This statement has immense power. It's like turning on a light that guides the angels directly to you to act in all areas of your life. They will listen, and changes will begin to happen. The angels want you to know that it's never too late to start over. No matter where you are or what has happened, you can always choose a new path. God is a God of new beginnings, and He has sent His messengers to remind you of that. All you have to do is take the first step, no matter how small. That step can be a positive thought, a prayer, or even a decision to trust again. Life has its ups and downs, but God never lets you face anything you can't overcome. The angels are at your side, strengthening you, helping you find solutions, and protecting you from everything that tries to keep you from the path of light. You are not alone in this battle. There is an army of light working on your behalf, and all they ask is that you keep believing. Now take a deep breath. Feel the air entering your lungs, bringing peace and renewal. Visualize the angels around you, enveloping you with their light-filled wings. They are protecting you, guiding you, reminding you that you are loved and cared for. Even if things still seem difficult, trust that this light is working on your behalf. Believe that something new and wonderful is coming. If you feel that these words have touched your soul, write in the comments, "I am loved, guided, and protected by the angels of God." This phrase carries a powerful vibration, an energy that attracts protection, guidance, and miracles into your life. Say it with faith and allow the angels to draw even closer to you. This is your divine connection moment. The journey you begin today is only the beginning of something greater. God and the angels have incredible plans for your life, plans that go beyond what you can imagine. All they ask is that you continue to walk in faith, one day at a time, trusting that everything will work out for your good. Subscribe to this channel to continue receiving messages that will strengthen your connection to the divine and remind you of the power that already exists within you.